here. So today's December 3rd, and we're going to be updating your portfolios. Your tech portfolio is how you get graded for Tech 6. So this is a Google site that we created the second day of school. This is my example portfolio. So on your home page, you should have your title up here. So it should say your first and last name and tech portfolio. You should have a mission statement. You want to get rid of any extra lines, right? So you want to have this formatted correctly so it looks nice. Your mission statement is basically your goals. So you're going to say, my name is, you'll fill in your name. I'm a sixth grade student at KMS in Troy. Something that you enjoy doing. It doesn't have to be school related. It does have to be school appropriate. What your favorite subject is, and you're currently taking tech class. So now that we've been together for a few classes now, what do you hope that your goal is for this quarter in the fall? What do you want to accomplish? So my goal is that you join the Google Meets every day and that you have stuff to show off in your portfolio. Your goal for tech is obviously going to be a little bit different. So hopefully what you're going to do is you're going to open up a new tab, right? And in the top right corner where you see this waffle, we're going to click on that and go to your drive. My Google Drive's already open, so I'll just close this out. And your Google Drive is basically your storage for all of your electronic files. No matter what kind of file they are, you can save them to your Google Drive, and as long as you sign into Chrome, you can access these files. So that's why we made your Google site here. So hopefully, folks, somewhere in your portfolio, I'm just going to go to my Tech 6 in my Google site folder. I try to be super organized. But your Google site's going to look like that, and it's going to be by your name. So I'll just open mine up here. When you open it from Google Drive, you can edit and publish. So after you make any changes and you edit your portfolio, be sure to click this blue publish button. All right. Otherwise, I can't see your changes. So we have our title. We scroll down. If you need help making a text box, you simply just double click in the white area and then you just click here and you can type away. All right, so if you haven't done so already, in addition to your homepage, we'll have a coding page. So when you click on pages, you're able to add a new page. Okay, so by clicking this plus button, I made a Coding's Basics page. Okay, you can change the image if you like. It has to be something about coding, preferably Scratch. But then you have a blank page. So we're going to start adding some links and some text boxes for all of our Scratch assignments. Okay, so if you have, I'll just get rid of, actually I'll leave this up here because this is what I want. But if you have a blank space, you can actually add an embedded link. So let me go over to a different tab. I'm going to open up a new tab for Scratch. Okay, I have myself logged in, and I'm going to go under My Stuff. So the interactive game example that I last had, that's the one that I'm going to publish. And I already have this one on there, so I'm just going to use like Jaden's game here. So I'm going to see inside. And if I want to share this out with some folks, I want to make sure that my project is shared on Scratch, right? I want to make sure that that link is open for others to see. So make sure that this button up here, the share button, is pressed in. And then I would just also right-click and clean up any of your blocks. Okay, I would make sure that the project is named like game or whatever the game's title is. And then I would play your game just to make sure that everything works. So hopefully it works all good. When you see the project page in Scratch, right, this is what other people would say. I'm just going to stop this game right here. You want to make sure that you tell people how to play your game, right? So if someone comes here, they can read just in plain English, like use the arrow keys to avoid the other characters or however you want to play it. So just make sure that you give people some instructions. And then you can add it to the studio and other people in our class can see it. So if you want to, positively comment or give, constructive critiques, by all means, just make sure that you're being school appropriate. We're going to click this copy link right here. So you can copy the link to your project, but I would suggest adding an embedded link for your game. if you copy all of this and go back over to your portfolio, when you add this link, you want to click embedded code. Okay, you can paste your code there and hit next. It'll give a little preview. Again, you know my internet tries its best, and we'll just hit next. Okay, this might take a second to load, so I'm going to drag this over here. You can drag it wherever you want, and I'm just going to add a text box. So I already had like kind of what I wanted to write, so I'm just going to copy this, and you can type it all out. But basically, oh, don't you just love things work? Okay. So an interactive game. The game will have one character that moves with the arrow keys and a second that falls. When the two characters interact, they gain or lose points. After a certain amount of time, the game levels up, and after more time, the game ends with a score displayed. And then I'll just say thanks, Jaden, for your contributions. All right. So very cool. You can add more text boxes. So if I wanted to do like Among Us, interactive game. So you might want to change like the style, and it looks like you can actually you can style the different things. This is new. This didn't used to be like this. That's very cool. You can move things around if you want, but I'm hoping that you have your game on your portfolio and just kind of explain in English like what your game does. All right. If you also have that ability to post any other projects that you did. So remember, we did a Thanksgiving Day greeting card. Some people are saying that they even did more projects. Show off your stuff. If you coded it, this goes on your portfolio. This is where you want to show off your skills of coding. Okay. So just make sure that you hit this blue publish button. Okay. It'll show you kind of what you want to post and what you have posted already. You do need to click that publish button a second time. Okay. And then next to this, you can actually view your published page. And this is the site that you're going to be adding to today's question, basically, so then everyone can see other people's games. Okay. All right, guys, happy coding. If you can please update your portfolio. If just check out kind of what I want on here. So I want a coding page with your game and the description of your game. And just check this link right here. It'll bring you, if you're missing, if you did not hand me in your portfolio yet, if you could please do that ASAP. I'd appreciate it so much. All right, have a great day, guys. Thanks so much.